Happening, KB's in this thing, K too goody, sleep with a cut of El Patron, you know the big dog on the ton. We back, we got some stacks. We here to talk about Megan Thee Stallion. Basically what happened with that little situation. Remember before when I reported on the little situation when there was something going on, like where she go to Ibiza or Ibiza, however you pronounce it, but you know, for the Americans, Ibiza. She went over there. She had like a cameraman. I don't know how long she was working with this cameraman, but she had this cameraman that she employed, and he was out there with her. And allegedly, the cameraman was saying she was moving a little weird, and some of the business endeavors got skewed. Basically, alluding to the fact that she was messing around with a girl in Ibiza, and they were doing some like sexually explicit activity. And he was there for that. He was uncomfortable. She wasn't treating him right. Yada, yada, yada. So basically, he tried to sue her to get some money out of it. And they've been going to court now. I will say, Meg has been catching a lot of L's, especially with the Milagro situation and the Tory Lane situation. But this situation, which I did think just going off, hey, in these other two court situations, she been doing decent. This other one, hey, it looks like it's come back. And niggas actually having a conversation about it. Because at the end of the day, listen, I don't know if she was drunk off something, and I don't want to have this rhetoric because a lot of, especially during the Tory thing, people were saying, yo, Meg's an alcoholic. I will say she was drinking a lot of alcohol at that time. But anyways, right? She was going through something, her people's died. But anyways, with that being said, right, with that happening, right, a lot of people, I don't know if she was off something or she just wanted to allegedly like have relations with this woman. That's perfectly fine, but like, why the camera person there? Also, if I'm that fly with the camera person that I could smash a girl right in front of them, I might tell them to record. Now, of course, this person, by the way, this person is not straight. He is I don't know the terms, but he likes men. So again, it wouldn't be his forte to be like, oh, let me join in. Because if I'm recording, I got the camera like this, and you go into town on the girl, and you know I'm there, but you like, fuck it. Nigga, I might join this shit. I might scoot a little bit over, you know what I'm saying? Or shit, if not, hey, at least I get to say, hey, I seen this shit, you know what I'm saying? Keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. But anyways, we had to talk about it. Also, we mostly gonna talk about it from Nicki's perspective, because Nicki goes after Megan Thee Stallion after that the harassment lawsuit moves forward. So we're gonna talk about it. Remember, there was a beef there. She calls her Bigfoot and all this and that have you. And after like Megan's album, we didn't really hear anything about it. So hey, let's talk about it. I will say that is still a misstep when she was shooting shots at Nicki allegedly, and Nicki was dropping Bigfoot or whatever. If I was Meg, I would have dropped a project around that time when it was fresh, because you would have had the most eyes on you. But again, hey, she dropped the project when she dropped the project. It was what it was, man. Let's just talk about it anyways. Recently, a judge denied Megan Thee Stallion's request to dismiss a lawsuit, sparking a response from Nicki Minaj. It's no secret that Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion don't get along, and earlier today, the Trinidadian-born performer hopped online to remind everyone that that's the case. Recently, it was reported that a lawsuit filed against Meg by her former cameraman, Emilio Garcia, will move forward in court. Garcia alleges while working with Megan, he was made to watch her sleep with another woman in an SUV, experienced fat shaming, had a remote thrown at him, and more. The Houston MC's legal team later requested that the suit be dismissed, alleging that it consists entirely of falsehoods, misrepresentations of fact, and outlandish claims that have no basis in fact or law and no merit. Judge Gregory H. Woods, finally, a judge's name I could say. A lot of y'all motherfuckers have some names. Hey, Gregory Woods, I fuck with you, man. Shit, you got an easy name to pronounce. I'm going to say your full name in these videos. But anyways, has denied the request, however, urging that Garcia has presented sufficient facts to continue litigating his claims. This latest update earned a response from Nicki, who took to Instagram to weigh in. All right, yeah, we already know, so Nicki might be on some shit here. Again, we'll see what Nicki says. We'll see what Nicki said. So Nicki posted what Academic said. So because academics are basically covering this shit, but anyways. So basically, Rock Nation can't dismiss cameraman lawsuit over alleged car relations incident. Anyways, this is what Nicki says. What was the name of the law again? Karma's law? Oh, Megan's law. If you don't remember, I think there's something called Megan's Law. I forgot what song it was. It was Hiss or the other record, but basically referencing, because as we know, like, you could kind of, Nicki's, like, brother basically is, allegedly, I think he's a pedo, or he did something with kids or whatever heavy. Allegedly, or I think it actually, there's like a case or whatever. So she was trying to state that to get on the Nicki or whatever have you. I forgot the actual lyrics. I might go look for it after I'm done reading this shit. But yeah. So with her saying, what is this karma's law? That's kind of a play on that little situation. So anyways. Touch not my anointed law. Vengeance is the Lord's law. We give God the glory, and he's only just begun. Have a blessed day if you can. LOL, the blogs posting lies. Thank you. More money for me. We working trust. Yeah, so at the time of writing, Megan has now publicly responded to the apparent diss. This isn't the first time social media users have suspected Nicki throwing shade. Recently, she also went on a rant on Stationhead this week, telling listeners if she plays an artist's song, it doesn't necessarily mean she's on good terms with them. Okay, I don't really care about that. I don't really care about that. I know we gotta talk about the other situation as well, but yeah, man. These two niggas are still gonna be, so I expect this from Nicki. Now, let's move past it to the thing. So, a dude came out and said all this stuff. I believe, like, there was some stuff that came out at the time, like, he's not a properly contracted worker, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, and anywho's, bro, we'll see exactly what goes on with this, but, hey, we'll see. Bro, listen, just because you famous, you can't treat any nigga any which way. You gotta treat people with some level of respect and common decency. I feel like people forget that shit, or people make too much money. See, all the fuck shit Diddy was doing, and I know he ain't involved in this story. All the fuck shit Diddy and them niggas be doing. See, I don't want to make that much money. Because if you doing that type of time, it is what it is. You know what's funny? Even though Diddy did this shit, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. Not that I agree with the shit he did. I still feel like there's niggas that's worse. That's doing way worse shit than he was allegedly doing or is doing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's niggas that's doing way worse shit. So we'll see exactly what's going on. But yeah, you gotta treat niggas with common decency. Yeah, that's great. He worked for you, but you can't talk to him any which way. I understand. We are human beings. We feel emotions, yada yada yada. But like, bro, at the end of the day, this motherfucker an employee. There's no way I will have an employee and have relations in front of them. Unless we was on that type of time. And even if that was the case, I'd make that motherfucker sign like, hey, listen, the advances me and you is having is consensual. We both trying to get freaky. I'll make your ass sign that. Cool. And then we get to business. That's all I would say. Like, that is. Like, I'm not doing this shit. That's like, hey, listen. At some point, you become a brand. You're like stock, you know. You're a commodity. And like, yes, we are human beings and shit, but you are a commodity. You are protecting your brand and also yourself. Because at this point, yes, you are a human being, but you're also a brand. And I feel like Meg, at that time, maybe didn't realize that or whatever have you. Also, bro, this is, like I said, if you and dude is on your type of time, perfectly fine. All right, whatever, cool. But if you know he don't swing that way and he ain't on that type of time, this ain't like your home girl, and you just smashing and she record, or she just there like saying some dumbass shit. Like, bro, you can't be doing none of this. But anyways, what do y'all think? Comments down below, links in the description. Besides that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Blade TJ did while I'm doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You try to hit a little bit more to hear me, and I'm gone. Shalom Zoom, peace, shows, gang. Aye.